Hey people of YouTube, Kheran here. Welcome back to our Wayward Let's Play episode 2. Not gonna lie, haven't really thought too much about where we were going from where we left off. So first things first, let's just kind of recap. We're in good health, good stamina. We are hungry, we need to eat. That'll be a problem as we do not have any food. Try to go kill something real quick. Kind of thirsty, but it can wait. Let's take a look at our notes we didn't read last time. First of all, I'll get rid of that welcome quest. And yeah, why does it do that? Get rid of you. And then start from the beginning. So we had our stranded, we had our caving. Combat, day 1, daytime. As I engage in combat with a giant rat, I acknowledge it may not be the best course of actions, given my current situation. The concept of fight or flight remains lingering in my mind. Perhaps running from a giant rat could be a consideration in the future. Attempting to tame or offer food to the creature has also crossed my mind. Introducing the concept of taming. I've done it, but I don't really know how useful it is. I know you can use it to to lead animals back to like a farm for goats or chickens or what have you. But yeah. Also saying, hey, you can just run away. If all else fails, I must protect my life through mortal conflict and dispatch of the creature. I will endeavor to record my findings on the effectiveness of my weapons against certain types of creatures. I note, for example, that a giant rat is seemingly resistant to blunt damage types and vulnerable to fire damage types. This also applies to the potential damage the creature inflicts on me against my own armor. In a previous situation, parrying proved to be very valuable, allowing me to block incoming attacks from my sparring partner. As long as I hold 2 weapons or a shield in my offhand, I should be able to mitigate some damage from my opponent. Again, just a little advice, hold a shield or hold an extra weapon, and you can parry. Bleeding, day 1, daytime. A giant rat has caused me to begin bleeding. If I do not cease the flow of blood, my situation will quickly become much grimmer. I must stem the flow of blood using a bandage, tourniquet, or suture. I'm starting to feel a bit faint. As far as there's 3 status conditions, there's bleeding, poisoned, and on fire. Bleeding, you can use any of those to cure. Poison, you use medicinal water, and fire, I think you just jump in the water or pour water on yourself. Failure in crafting. Day 1, daytime. I failed in my attempt to craft string. That's really sad. You just twist some strands together. Mostly due to my lack of skill and knowledge in tinkering. I think with repeated attempts, I'll gain some knowledge to hopefully succeed in crafting string eventually. I also hope that the materials can suffer the wear that my poor crafting skills are placing on them. I may even need to replace some components that I am damaging on each attempt. Although I have many ideas on what to craft with the items in my inventory, some of them may be quite difficult to craft without first having an intermediate, advanced, or even expert skill level in the craft for each item. Kind of an overview of the skill and crafting system. The more you do something, the better you get at it, and then the higher your skill, the easier it is to craft. And it kind of gives a hint as to why you get recipes before you can actually make them, because, you'll have some string and a rock, but maybe I can make a slingshot out of this, but you don't really have something to hold the rock with. You have stuff and get ideas, and you may or may not have all the equipment for it. Item qualities. As I pick up string, I notice it is an exceptional specimen indeed. I'm sure using this to craft will benefit the end result greatly. I also observe it appears to have greater durability and strength than most other items in its class, resulting in much greater endurance when used. Click learn more, I'm sure it'll take us to the help page. Yeah, for item qualities. Excuse me. And, if you played any kind of RPG before, you know the higher quality, more damage, more durability. I'm not sure about the damage thing. I don't know exactly how it relates, but, whatever. Durability. Day 1, daytime. My large rock is close to breaking from use. Using my stone hammer, I should be able to repair it easily enough. If I actively search out high quality materials to craft my tools, armor, and weapons with, I can expect much higher durability on them, especially after my skills have improved. If I ever manage to find out how to concoct a glue, I can further reinforce my items, providing much higher durability. And if you saw, I actually had a recipe for glue yesterday, or on the last episode. Yesterday in game, I guess. Dehydration, day 1, daytime. The rhyme echoes in my head. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. My mind runs cloudy, my mouth bone dry. I'll require water if I am to last any longer. Side note, that was always water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink, whenever I heard it. It's probably a regional or country thing. I don't know. Anyway. Unfortunately, the largest body of water in my vision is nearly undrinkable in its natural form. I'll need to construct a water still if I am to convert the salinated seawater to potable water. It is quite the endeavor indeed. If I am lucky, I may be able to find freshwater sources inland or in the caves below. It should be drinkable in its natural form, but erring on the side of caution, it may be prudent to boil it for safety. That's why I prefer freshwater. You just boil it over a fire, it takes a turn. The still actually takes a little time to work. Nightfall, day 1, daytime. Dusk is quickly approaching. Who can know what creatures lurk in the darkness? It would be wise to seek shelter or make a camp for the night. So I was happy to find this island. Not only is it walled in, so nothing can really see me, but it's an island, and I don't think any of the creatures can swim except fish. I may be wrong, but I haven't seen any yet. Creature taming, day 1, sunset. I recall a more innocent time of my life as I witnessed the deceased giant rat. The adage, violence is not the answer, floods my mind as I ponder practicing benevolence against the creatures here. I could attempt to tame creatures using my skills. However, perhaps an even better idea would be to offer the creature food it would like to consume. Both options involve getting close to the creature. Perhaps I can simply leave the items on the ground and see if they will act in kindness towards me after accepting my offering as they move towards it. I know I will become more successful with any of these options as my skills grow. Whatever. Corpse, day 1, sunset. A giant rat corpse lays there, lifeless. In order to maintain my own life, perhaps it would be beneficial to use a sharp tool or material to carve this corpse and gather the valuable remains. Or usable remains. I can't read. Okay, and that's all the notes. Let's see here. Milestones. Let's sort these by completed or progress. Notekeeper. Multitasker. Okay, prepared. Doctor, survivor. I don't really see any of these happening anytime soon. Check out my skills. Also by level. You see swimming, just swimming around. Still have the 8% fishing. Camping's gone up. Lumberjacking from chopping down trees. Tinkering, anatomy, cooking. So you see, it's there's a lot of skills in this game. It's one of those, as you use them, it improves type deals. And then I do still have water, but I think first things first, we need to immediately try to find some poor little animal to slaughter. And look, there's a spider. If I can hit it. There we go. Carve a tool, pick up item, and can I start a fire? Okay, as you can see, you don't actually need a rotten meat. Okay, no, cool. The rotten meat was just throw it just to increase my skill in throwing. Anyway, cook spider meat. Maybe. If you just continue to try over and over, it will usually work. Then we'll eat this. Oh, that barely gave me anything. Okay, drink the water. But as you can see, you don't need a campfire, stone circle, or whatever to to make a fire, it just contains it. But I wasn't overly worried about it being contained on the mainland, or just out on the land, since I'm staying in that little floating house thing. Didn't I see a rabbit, like when I first started out? Rabbit has good meat. There's nothing down there. I started down there. Yeah, so let's see if I can find that darn rabbit. Rabbits have good meat. Hopefully that will satisfy more than 2 hunger. There's a goat. Let's see if I can kill the goat. I did no damage to the goat, and now it's gonna be mad at me for trying to kill it. I need better weapons in order to kill that goat. Right now I just have some sticks in the shape of a sword. Oh, destroyed my shot block. Alright, let's burn down this tree if I still have the stuff I need to start a fire. And we will cook that meat, and then we'll eat the cooked meat immediately. And cook some giblets. Oh yeah, see, decay is 1,300, or 1,036, and then 1,035, so whatever the decay is, you have that many turns to eat the item, or use the item. If it's not food, then to consume it. Let's see if I have stone, water still, 1 string, and 2 rocks. Oh, I can get some rocks from here. I don't have a pickaxe currently. Oh, I thought that was a shovel. So let's use a hammer. Stone water still. Okay, then I can build this in my base, but first I want to see about a pickaxe. Requires 2 sharpened rocks. So for now, I think and this will help tremendously in mining, so I don't have to damage my hammer, which is for repairing my tools. I'm still not 100% used to this system of I don't really know how to say it. I'm not used to the system of the, excuse me, the way the plants work. It has a, like, they have different stages of growth, and I'm still not really sure which is like how it all works. Like that said, it was flowering, which I know in general means that it's okay, so pour the water in the still. Attach container. Okay, and then I'll feed it a little with kindling. Okay, so it doesn't make any difference. Stoke fire strength is 50. Stoke fire strength is 80. There we go. And I'm hoping. No, it's almost extinguished. I guess I'll need all of that probably. No, I'm hoping that that's not gonna burn this down. Oh, words. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So flowering. I know normally the flower produces a bud. Okay, I guess the tired is from stamina strictly. Anyway, I know plants when they're flowering produce buds that grow fruit or whatever. But I'm not really sure how. Like this is vegetative, so obviously there's nothing on it. It's vegetation. It's vegetative. I can get some more spider meat. But I'm not 100% sure how it all works. I need a twig. Which I don't have. I know coconuts are supposed to be really good for food, but that requires finding a palm tree, which I have not seen yet. I feel like I'm in the wrong area. I feel like palm trees don't really grow on wooded beachside. It's more desert. String is invaluable. Okay, I'm tired. Perhaps. Excuse me. Perhaps we can rest. But that is hurting my thirst, so let's go back to the still and see if anything has come of it yet. Purified water in the still. So detach container. Drink the water. Pour the water into the still. Attach the container. The fire has reduced to embers, so I'm going to pick up a log and stoke the fire, which should have it going pretty good. think you can attach multiple. You can't. I don't think it does any good. This really doesn't help that I have to swim back and forth to the place. I know you can drop. You can drop enough dirt to like build a sandbar. You can also dig out enough dirt to make an ocean. So like, I could probably detach this from the mainland and use this for a base. Depending, yeah, like right there. I really don't have a goal here. I need to hopefully locate a more reliable water source. So I guess I could just make another still. And more food is nice, but I don't want to keep having the island mad at me. So maybe try to find some apple trees. Do have apples on it? You can eat mushrooms, but they make you really thirsty. I guess they're dry. So I prefer not doing that. Oh, there's a snake. Don't want to deal with you, you're venomous. Let's see what's in the cave over here. Ooh, all kinds of fresh water. Yeah, that provides a lot of illumination, alright. It's dangerous to explore the caves, especially if you don't have some kind of a marker for your way back. Yeah, because of that. It's a freaking kraken. Yeah, they unleashed the Kraken. It is not overly safe down there. Oh, I don't see any. I don't see anything that's good food. The rats aren't even good food because they're tainted meat. You can't eat them. It has a chance to make you sick, even if you cook it. And that's literally the entire perimeter of the island. I'm glad I found that. I have no idea how to fish in this game. I never tried it. I probably need to be standing on the shore. out any bait, the fish was uninterested. I don't know what to use for bait. It looks like my best bet might just be... It looks like it's getting dark too. I don't have any food. See, this is why I suck at this game. I had this great budding. No, not yet. Says Ash. Have this great little shelter I found here. And just can't seem to survive even then. No. Detach the container, that's what I will do, and I will drink. And drink deeply. Then do I have anything for a fire? Oh, yeah, no. So we'll just go up here. Slept for about 2 hours and now it's just super dark. Okay. So I think my best bet is to just swim and hope to find a new island. So there wasn't really anything on that one to provide steady food that I'm aware of. Also, this is the worst possible time to be doing this, and I'm already over halfway done with my stamina, so if I don't find anything, I'm just gonna drown. Hopefully something will pop up. Hopefully. This is new. This must be part of the update. I know it was saying that you could travel to different islands. Yeah, I'm dead. Go ahead and read the note before I die. Sea travel, day 2, nighttime. I finally made it. Although I feel like I barely made it at all. Traveling these seas without a boat was very foolish in hindsight. Exhausting me to my very core and nearly killing me in the process. If I had a sextant and a spyglass, I could have significantly reduced the time needed for the voyage, saving much food and water for the trip. It was difficult navigating the seas without them. Okay, so we just learned something about this new update. I'm almost positive I'm just going to die. I'm working myself into exhaustion and drowning, and I'm starving, so when that starts to hit... Oh, this is sad. I made it all of 2 episodes. Well, and that's what happens. Died of drowning after 5,000 turns. Let's explore as a ghost a little bit, see how close I was. Here's all my stuff. This is a neat little feature too, especially if you're like, that looks weird. It might just be because of the ghost grayscale, but like the shoreline where that meets the water looks really weird. Oh hey, there's the palm trees I was talking about with the coconuts. Yes, I was reading a little bit on the notes. I didn't read too much just because I wanted to play it and see what was up. But it said that they kind of changed it into 3 biomes. I want to say there was a coastal, an arid, and a ice. This looks like it would be the arid. Okay, there's another island over there. So yeah, and another one over there. That really sucks. Sorry guys, only made it 2 episodes. But hey, we learned about the new sea travel, so that's cool. Like I said, I've never beaten the game before, or if you can call it that. I'm not really sure if I don't think it ends, but to my knowledge, the end game was finding all the treasure and sailing away. And before, unless you had a boat, you couldn't actually like travel to a new screen. There's a lot of cave entrances here. Before, unless you had a boat, you couldn't travel to a new. Can I not go down? I guess not. Oh, yep, there we go. That's neat. Finish your sentence. Before, unless you had a boat and all the treasure, you couldn't like sail away. If you just swam in one direction, you would eventually find land or drown, like we did. And had I known that that's what would have happened when I said yes, I wanted to travel, I would not have. I would have tried to swim back, because that, I mean, you saw the stats. My health didn't change, and I was completely dehydrated, completely starving, completely exhausted. There was no way I could have got to land. It was decently close though. But yeah, that's what a noob playing a survival game looks like. Oh, that's funny. I'm not even new. I've been playing this game since a couple months after it came out. I just still suck at it. Well, that was Wayward. It did not highlight the game at all. It's still one of my favorites. If you like survival, roguelike, crafting, battle, what have you, you saw the rats and the spiders and slime and your stereotypical RPG. You saw the rabbit and the goat. There's some chickens too. If your malignity gets really high, you'll start spawning like zombies and pirate ghosts and stuff like that. And you saw the kraken in the cave. So it gets really advanced. I had wooden swords and tattered clothing, but you can make tree bark armor, leather armor, stone weapons, iron armor, iron weapons, or wrought iron. Apparently you can make actual iron too, but I've never made it that far. Make glass items, clay items. The tech tree is actually surprisingly in depth as far as progressing from your woods to your leather to your glass or iron or clay or what have you. I'm just sad I was not able to show that off. Maybe I'll do a casual let's play one day. It's not the hardcore mode. If you die, you can respawn. But before we go, let's read this last note here. Health issues. Health issues, day 2, nighttime. My well-being is at an all-time low. I'll say. So we can go back to that last note. Well-being's at an all-time low. Very foolish. Is exhausting me to my very core and nearly killing me in the process. Yeah, I would say your health's at an all-time low. I'm bruised, battered, and nearly defeated. My only chance at respite is through medical intervention, rest, healthy foods, or ideally all 3. As much as it pains me to consider it, disassembling my clothing to craft makeshift bandages appears to be a good option in my current predicament. That's also a good thing. Like, anytime I get armor, I'll rip up the tattered shirt and pants to make bandages to heal me. I probably should have done that looking back, but whatever. But yeah, that was Wayward. Depressingly, we only made it through 2 episodes because I am no good at this game. Like I said at the outset, I really enjoy it. I suck at it. But I do recommend it if you're into these kind of games. I'll post the Steam link in the description of this video as well. It's a great game. Still in development. They put out updates all the time. And just really fun. I mean, like I said, I never really make it past 1 or 2 nights, but I keep playing. This update looks interesting. I'll probably try to play some more and see if I can't actually get a boat to go between islands instead of trying to swim, because that was stupid. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if you did. Don't know if I'll do another Wayward anytime soon, but I got some other games I want to play. Leave some comments again if you're better at this game than me. Link a guide or just give me some general advice. Be really appreciated. And if you like stuff like this, subscribe to the channel. I'm planning on doing, like I said, there's a couple different games I want to do Let's Plays of. So yeah. Sorry I died early, but hope y'all enjoyed it. Till the next time, I've been Kheran, signing out.